it's your girl Shishi, and I'm back with another video. But before we get started, y'all make sure that y'all hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss another video from me. So on today's video, I just wanted to talk to you ladies about things that I feel like you should know before you have plastic surgery. Lipo, BBL, tummy tuck, breast implants, breast lift, all of it, okay? There's just certain things I feel like need to be said, because I'm seeing like this explosion of everyone wanting plastic surgery, everyone wanting BBLs. And honestly, when I first had surgery back in like 2015, I was doing research, you know, 2012, I didn't see a lot of people this craze about plastic surgery. In fact, it was very taboo subject. Like, nobody really wanted to admit to it. Like, everybody wants to have plastic surgery now. But before you do that, there's just certain things that you need to know or consider, because plastic surgery is not just like, you know what I'm saying, putting on makeup. You are having you're letting doctors cut into your body, make incisions in your body and changing things around. So it's not, you know, it's becoming, I'm starting to see it becoming more acceptable, which is good. But at the same time, people are treating it like it's nothing, just like, you know what I'm saying, like you just putting on some makeup. And plastic surgery is like, it's invasive, like depending on what type of surgery you get. Lipo, BBL, even the BBL is serious, you know what I'm saying? It's just not a little surgery, how people are making it seem. Even doctors, I've seen ads come across my YouTube channel, like the Goals Plastic Surgery in Miami, and they have like this commercial, and the girl was like, if you want to look like me, click the button, and I'm like, it's a little dangerous. I'm gonna just tell y'all why. I'm gonna just tell y'all why, and things that you need to consider or ask yourself before you actually decide to go out and have surgery, okay? Because plastic surgery is serious. It's not, like I said, it's just not like getting braces or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're actually putting your life at risk, so you do have to take it seriously. So before you actually go and have surgery, these are some of the things that I suggest that you consider, okay? So the first thing, when you have surgery, depending on what your foundation looks like, meaning your overall body, you may not get the desired results you want, okay? So let's say that you go into surgery, you don't lose any weight, like you're overweight and you don't lose any weight, okay? But in your mind, you have all these wish pics of these Instagram models and celebrities, and in your mind you're thinking that that is what you're gonna look like when you get off the table. Some of these doctors will perform a miracle on you, okay? But that in itself is still dangerous. They're going against the medical guidelines, you know, the standards. Some of these doctors don't care. They'll just suck all the fat out, okay? But for a lot of us, you know, who wants a safe doctor, and the doctor's not, you know what I'm saying, taking out a whole lot of fat at one time, you're not gonna get off the table looking like your wish pick, all right? So you may have to go back for another round of surgery, you know what I'm saying? So don't get disappointed when your results aren't what you thought they were going to be your first round of surgery. And sometimes you may not even need another round. Maybe just eating right and working out would be the best option for you, okay? Because I'm not, even though I've had surgery twice, I'm not a big advocate for going back several times and having surgery. I just feel like it's too much, it can put too much stress on your body. And you have to also think about the long term, you know what I'm saying, how this is going to affect you later on in life. A lot of people don't think about that. They just think about what they want now, these immediate results now, going under the knife now can affect them in the future, okay? So I'm not a big advocate of constantly going multiple times to get surgery. I'm just not. May not get your desired results in the first time. That's why I tell ladies to make sure that you're at your goal weight. Like, work out, eat good, get to your goal weight, and your results are gonna look better. If you go in just overweight, 9 times out of 10 you may not get the results you want. Okay, it just depends on what type of results that you want, you know what I'm saying? Just depends. But if you're trying to look like somebody else, and I'm gonna tell you, even with that, a lot of times those girls, the pictures are photoshopped. Okay, they don't even look like that in real life. So I wouldn't even suggest looking at them for inspiration. Like, you just want to be your best self. Okay, but again, I'm not telling you what to do or how to think, but I just want to just plant these thoughts into your mind so that you can think about it. Okay, you want to be your best self. You don't want to look like nobody else. All right, even if you like, oh, I love the way they're shaped, you have to be realistic. The next thing is, don't do it for other people. I see a lot of girls say that they want plastic surgery, they want to get a BBL because their homegirl got a BBL, their bestie got a BBL, and so now they want a BBL. Okay, that's the worst thing you could do, you know. Or, you know, they feel like they'll get more attention from men, you know, if they get a BBL or whatever. They'll get attention from the opposite sex, or the, you know, same sex, whatever. They'll get attention, and so they do it for those reasons. Okay, and that's also another thing that you don't want to do. You don't want to have plastic surgery just to make somebody else happy. Do it because that's what you want to do. When I got surgery, I did it because that's what I wanted to do. I've been wanting to do it since I was 16 years old, because I had a baby as a teenager, and I had these stretch marks, and it made me so insecure, and so that is why I wanted surgery. The BBL, that came along, like, me wanting to do that later, because I always had like a flat butt, so giving me a little butt is what I wanted. But again, I didn't do it because somebody else did it. And in fact, nobody was really out here having surgeries like that. Okay, I just wanted to do it because I wanted to look cute. I wanted to feel better about myself. I wanted to boost my confidence. So that's why I did it. But I'm seeing a lot of girls, young girls, doing it just because it's trending. Just because everybody else is flying to Cali, Colombia, and the DR to get surgery, so they're doing it. And don't do that. Like, that's the worst thing you could do. If your man doesn't like your body the way it is, you know what I'm saying, oh well, get a new one, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, he's just gonna have to deal with it. If he really loves you, then it don't matter. Okay, it don't matter. But and a lot of times you see girls get a BBL for their man, and then their man go off and they cheat with a girl that don't have a BBL. So, you know what I'm saying, like, don't do that. I've also seen, this is very tragic, I've seen a lot of girls, not a lot of girls, but I've seen some instances where women went overseas to get plastic surgery and they didn't make it back, or when they got back, they got very ill, and a lot of them, they didn't have any health insurance, so they accumulated a lot of medical bills going back and forth to the doctor for like wound care because they got infections. I've seen where women passed away and they didn't have any life insurance, and so they couldn't have a proper burial. Their family couldn't bury them properly because they didn't have that set up in place. Okay, my battery died, guys, but I was on the part where I was speaking about having health insurance and life insurance, and I was saying there was an instance where a woman ended up, the family not having not being able to give her a proper burial service after she passed away. Okay, because she just didn't have anything set up in place. And I was saying, do know that do know that having a BBL is a serious surgery. Like, you can have complications. Just a simple, you know, we say just a simple BBL. You know, they're not cutting into you, but they are taking a canal and they are puncturing your skin. So things can happen, things can go wrong. So please make sure that you have health insurance, that you have life insurance, because you know, you do have to look at both sides of the coin, that something could go wrong, and you want to make sure that you're prepared for that, that your family is prepared for that. I know people don't even like to talk about this and discuss it, but having seen that happen, like in the community where a doll didn't have life insurance and their family had to do donations, GoFundMe, just to bury her, but she, you know, had the money to go get surgery. I'm not speaking down on the doll, but I'm just saying, y'all, just think about that and have your priorities in order. That will just give you a clear mind anyway, like just a peaceful mind when you do have surgery, because you know that you have those things set in place, okay? Also, speaking about money too, is you want to make sure that you have enough money saved up for post-op care. Post-op care is very important. Your massages, again, if you have any complications, like with me, I had complications with my breast, so I had to spend money on Manuka honey for those silver pads and things to put on my incisions, you know what I'm saying, gauze, wound wash, like, you know what I'm saying, that costs money, and you have to keep buying it, and you have to make sure, like, you have to be consistent when you're trying to do it yourself. So that takes money. If you have a scar and you don't want the scar to get dark, you have to pay for creams and, you know what I'm saying, your massages, which aren't cheap. So, and you have to have like a certain amount of massages so that you don't have lumpy skin. So think about that. Make sure that you have enough money and you're not just spending all of your money on the surgery just to get it done. You do have to think about post-op too. And I know a lot of girls, like, they just want the surgery, so they just take all of their money that they have and just have surgery. And then they, you know what I'm saying, when it's time for post-op, and God forbid something happens, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't have any money for it and they're scrambling. So make sure that you have enough money for post-op care. The next thing to know is that your confidence is going to soar, okay? When you get the results that you want and you're looking good, your confidence is going to go through the roof, okay? And nothing's wrong with that. That's a good thing, you know? That's what you want to happen when you have surgery. Like, that's the reason why a lot of women do it, is they do it for a boost in confidence. So you will get more confident, all right? And nothing's wrong with that. So just be prepared for the confidence and the attention that you're going to get. Be prepared for it. And with that, you know, could come a lot of jealousy. You could have a lot of friends who you thought were your friends. You know, once you have surgery and your body's looking good, then all of a sudden they hating on you, okay? That comes with the territory, okay? Or your man might be more insecure than he was before. So think about that and be prepared for that happening, okay? The next thing is, when you have surgery, you can't replace surgery with weight loss, because surgery is not a fix for weight loss. It's really, I always recommend that you lose the amount of weight that you need to lose, and then you go have surgery for the best results. Like, surgery should be the finishing touches. But I see a lot of girls, you know, they go and, you know what I'm saying, they get that snatch, and when you do get off that table, your waist is a lot snatched than it was ever before. But if you don't eat right, if you don't exercise, if you don't do what you need to do to maintain those results, like, the fat ends up coming back. And especially if you got a lipo BBL, like, the fat goes to weird places, okay? Just undesirable places like your arms or back, you know what I'm saying? That's actually what I'm going through right now, is working out, having to work out, maintain and eat right so that I can maintain my results. Because there are people that I know that went and had surgery and they didn't maintain their results, and it looks like they never had surgery. So it's like a waste of money to me, in my opinion. So you don't want to waste your money, okay? You don't want to waste your money, and you want to make sure that you're eating healthy and you're working out so that you can maintain those results. Because what I see too a lot of girls doing is they'll go have surgery, gain weight, and then they'll go have surgery again, and then it becomes like this addictive cycle. And that's not good on your body. Remember, when you have surgery puts a lot of stress on your body, believe it or not, it does. So like, just don't get to that point where you just addicted and you going every year to get lipo because you ate everything that you wanted to eat and drank everything you wanted to drink, and now you impact the pounds, and so you use lipo as a way to lose weight. Like, don't do it. Like, it's not a shortcut. You still have to maintain it. So I suggest go ahead, even before you get surgery, if you haven't had surgery yet, go ahead and get in the habit of working out and eating right, so that you already be in that like mindset. You'll already be in that habit of doing that, okay? Next thing is, don't let fear stop you, okay? I know a lot of ladies that want to have surgery, you know, they want to have plastic surgery, they want a mommy makeover, they put everybody else first, you know, they've had kids, they let themselves go, but they are afraid to have surgery because of the complications and the fear of dying. And that's understandable. And if you could just work out, you know what I'm saying, and eat right and lose the weight and feel comfortable just doing that, then do that. Because again, surgery is a risk. Also, you don't want to live in fear of doing something that can actually change your life and boost your confidence just because you are afraid, okay? Because if you go into surgery afraid, you're attracting the worst to happen. So I always say, like, if you're gonna have surgery, definitely make sure, like, it's okay to feel anxious, nervous, but if you're afraid, don't have surgery. Don't have surgery. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just know it's a risk. It's a risk. Understand that it's a risk, but don't let that stop you. Like, if you really want a tummy tuck, if you really want to get rid of those stretch marks, and you really want to get your breasts done because that's going to make you feel good about yourself, make sure that you research the doctor. Make sure that you do everything. I got tons of videos where I talk about what you can do to prepare for surgery. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let it stop you. Understand and know the risk, but don't let it stop you though. Especially if that's something that you really want to do. Don't let other people try to talk you out of it. Do what's best for you. And that's the thing, is following your intuition. Really truly following your intuition. That is the key, okay? I always, like, people, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't leave spirituality out of anything, because spirituality is like, everything is spiritual, okay? You can't leave spirituality out. So trusting your intuition, okay, even your gut feeling about certain things, make sure that you're in tune, and follow your gut, and you will be fine. You will be fine. So I hope that this video helped. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye, loves.